I'm Ethan Durkovic. I'm 17. Grew up in Maryland. Came down to North Carolina with my mom. My dad stayed in Virginia, so they're split up. I've been to church before, but I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I believed in God, but I wasn't walking with God, I guess you could say. I was depressed. I had anxiety, addiction, just all these bad habits and all these like burdens just hold up inside of me. I felt like I was putting on this persona for everybody else and I couldn't be myself really. It was honestly like one of my lowest points in my life. My friend Emmeline a few years ago invited me to Biltmore over east. I was working at Little Caesars across the street. So I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. And then once I heard about it again and two more of my old friends came up with her and I was like, all right, let me try this. It was just like you could tell they were different, you know? They weren't doing what normal teenagers were doing and just kept pouring into me. It just meant so much to me that they were so welcoming to me. Even though I was just in sin, I had all this stuff going on, they were still welcoming and loving to me. They invited me to that Sunday service. I went and it was great. So after that, I went the following Wednesday. This was the Wednesday before Wake. Avery was like, invited me to Wake. He was like, you should definitely come. And I was planning on going to my dad's house that weekend. I'd have to go to the airport on Friday, fly up there. I went to the airport and I went in, checked in, went through security, and I just had like this feeling like telling me to just walk out of the airport and go to Wake weekend. And then at that point, I missed my flight. I walked out of the airport and I called my friend Sarah and she came and picked me up that night. Ended up going to the first night of Wake. Pretty sure it was Dan Leanne preaching. He had an amazing speech and he just really kept me involved during worship. Just something came over me and I felt like just free, like everything just got lifted off my shoulders and it almost just like knocked me on my knees and I just like started crying like in tears, just bawling my eyes out. I was like, okay, this is it. I like surrendered my life to Jesus. And then Dan Leanne, he called everybody up that gave their life to Jesus and like started praying and I started crying again. And then those three friends that invited me, they all came up and I turned around and they all had their hands on my shoulders praying for me. Once I met Jesus, I was able to just be myself and walk with Jesus instead of thinking about what other people were thinking or what they cared about me. If I was talking to my friend and was telling him why he should follow Jesus or why to just jump into this, I would tell him exactly what happened in my life and how he changed my life in the good ways, in the ways that just set me free.